Hello, I am Susan Whited of My Business Tweets. Welcome to this Startup Marketing How-To video. This video is how to increase attendance at networking and vendor events.
Today I am jumping on my soapbox, and here it is. Okay, not literally. A, I no longer jump, and B, my wheelchair would crush my poor little soapbox. But the point of the soapbox is to let you know that I'm going to rant a little bit, so bear with me. I'm going to start with the point of attending a networking group for business or purchasing a display table at an expo to sell your goods or services. The whole point of these events is to attract new paying clients for us, either through referrals we get from people that come to these events or by the actual people who go. None of us has a product or service that is right for everyone we meet. We need to continually grow our client base if we are going to grow or even start our new business. And these events are often a cost-effective way to build your client base. Recently, I have heard some of you attendees and even some of you organizers complain about the attendance at some of these networking and vendor events. I place the blame squarely where it should be, on all of us. We shall start with you, the vendor event organizer. I know you mean well, and you work with a limited budget, but I went to a vendor event that had maybe 50 people show up, and I was there for most of the 6-hour time frame. I felt horrible for the exhibitors. The organizer did post information about the event on their Facebook about twice a week, approximately 8 weeks before the event, but every post was directed at the vendors. They did create an event on their Facebook page, but there was never ever a public invite for people to come to the event. They did not post a single tweet on their Twitter feed, and there was not any event information on their website. You have to continually ask people to come. Try to arrange an incentive that will get me out of my home and to your event. If you are trying to get parents, try to get some kid-friendly activities such as face painting, activity booths, jumpers, or costume characters. If you are trying to attract business owners, have a rotating panel of experts answer questions a few times throughout the event. Now we shall move to you, the presidents or directors of networking events. I belong to a few networking groups that have monthly meetings. These all have a members-only Facebook group, and most of the calls to attend are made in these forums. One of these groups does not even have a fan page, just the group. Your members already know when your regular events are. Quit preaching to the choir and start attracting new attendees to your events. Your next event link should be posted on all of your social media channels at least once a week. More often would be better. Make sure you post with a link to the registration page, not your website homepage or one of your other social media pages. Tell me to register now and make it easy for me to do so. Do not throw all of your efforts into your Facebook basket. We all know that Facebook thinks that it knows more than its users do, and it only shows us what it deems relevant. You may have 400 followers on your fan page, but your post might only be shown to 10 accounts. Use Twitter, and if your network is business-oriented, try LinkedIn to try to attract new visitors. If there are community calendars in your area, you need to find them and post all of your events there in a timely manner. If you think this is too much effort for you to attract new visitors to your event, you should not run for president next year. Now, I'm going to point my finger at you, the exhibitor and the attendee. You have to use your imagination, because I do not point anymore either. It is your responsibility to recruit attendees to the networking groups you attend and the vendor events at which you display. Here's my soapbox, because I'm going to say that again. It is your responsibility to recruit attendees to the networking events you attend and the vendor events at which you display. In a perfect world, the organizers of these events would be able to blast information and calls to action about the event everywhere. Most networking groups are nonprofit entities, and many vendor fairs are fundraisers for nonprofits. So there is not usually a budget for paid ads such as television and other traditional media. Usually, there's social media and a website, and that's it. This is what I see frequently from those of you who do try to promote the event information to your followers. You only post the morning of or at the event. How does that possibly attract visitors to your event? I am not a Facebook fan, so I usually only check my posts at the end of the day when it cannot suck the life out of me. Sometimes not even every day. Some of you only check your social media accounts a couple of times a week, or even less. So I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching this video during your social media time. I am not saying do not post on the day of the event. What I'm saying is it will very rarely attract visitors. By the time I see your post, I'm already busy, and I'm going to need a huge incentive to get me to stop my plans and come to your event. And a $20 to $40 networking lunch or dinner is not going to cut it. I'm not even likely to come to a free event on short notice. And I'm sure many of you are just the same when the organizer posts the information about the event, because all of you organizers will now be posting your events every week. Share, not like the Facebook post. You can like it too if you feel you must, but share it so your friends will see it. Retweet the tweets. If it's on LinkedIn, share the LinkedIn post. If you are not going to the next meeting, share it anyway. Perhaps someone will see a share of the post or tweet that you shared, and they'll come to the event, and they liked your group, so they come back next month, and you're there, and they meet you, and they like you, and now they're your client. So it all works out. If you have an email list that you send to regularly, create a segment of local users based on zip code and send out a monthly "Here's where I hang" email. As soon as you purchase an exhibit table, start letting people know that you will be there. Post regularly and frequently on your social media sites. When you go to networking groups, pass out flyers. Call to ask your friends to come and ask them to call their friends. So every video needs a call of action. Stop complaining and start promoting so I can put away my soapbox.
Thank you for watching this startup marketing how-to video. I hope you found it helpful. I am a startup business focusing on helping other startup businesses. I help you start or tweak your marketing efforts for your email list, website, YouTube videos, Twitter account, customer relationship management service, and more. I specialize in programs that start free or at a very low cost and then expand into paid programs as your business grows. This keeps your costs to just my services, helping you control your bottom line while adding new marketing and business solutions. Visit my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/startupmarketing and let me know if I can help you build your business.